Oh! Did that grab your attention? Anyways, welcome back. This is gonna be a wash day vlog because my hair is looking kind of musty, and I'm just realizing I need to change my earrings back. I just had a lacrosse game. We actually won for once. Shout out to my team. Let me do that. I lost the tool that helps me put my helix piercings back in. Fuck my life. I did a piercing the other day. It failed really, really bad. Don't even ask. I'll put the pictures up, like right here. It was bad. It was bad. And I think I lost it. I think I lost the tool while I did the piercing. I don't know how. I think I lost it. Physical therapy papers. Do we think I know this is supposed to be a wash day vlog? But I just want to give you guys a good tip. Okay, I did actually find them and I got them back in. Along with like these two, which I need my mommy's help for because I have to screw them in. I have 2 long nails. When you want to get your earrings back in, if you take something like Neosporin or just kind of like any petroleum jelly type thing, like if you have like Vaseline, Aquaphor, that also works. I dropped it. You put it on the earring. It kind of makes it like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. Like slicker. So where the hell is my 5th piercing? It will like slide right in. So it's just like a trick for you guys. Sorry. I'm gonna like, I promise when the vlog starts again, it'll be like hair related. Would you or would you not believe me if I said I slicked this with gel for my game? I did. So I think my shower, I don't know, my bathroom might be taken right now, but I'm gonna oil my hair before I go in. This actually happened entirely coincidentally. These perfect, like, not perfect, but like pretty nice, like coil in the front. They're just like yoinked 2 front pieces down. They happened to do that, and I was like, awesome. But I'm gonna use a wide tooth comb. That hurt more than I expected it to. Moment for the earrings. My nose stud is still clear. This is not about my piercings, oh my god. Because scalp massages are one of the things that are like proven to be promoting a lot of hair growth and just help a lot. And I've also noticed like I've always had naturally like quickly growing hair. My hair just grows fast naturally. It already grew really fast long before I started using any oils at all. But I have noticed it's been growing back, I think still pretty quickly, and also on top of that, definitely a lot healthier now that I have been like oiling my hair and again doing like these scalp massages daily. And I do like an actual like rosemary, blah 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 blah, whatever else is in it, I don't know, oil roughly every other day. I do it Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, but every day I use a forehead reveal, don't mind that, this comeback oil because it's for like alopecia and hair loss, and I don't really think I have either of those, but my hair is a bit thin on this side. Do we see the difference? But this definitely has been helping. As of like the beginning of this year, I was practically bald in this whole section. But yeah, you don't need much of it. I'm kind of running low, but I did actually somewhat recently get another one. It says to use twice a day, but like that feels like a little much. Like I don't want my hair to get weighed down. I don't want like I'm gonna like actually start yapping, so I shut up right now. But I just did not want to like overwhelm my hair with oils. And then I kind of forgot, I put like a drop right here because that spot also used to be like just about completely bald because my bonnet, I used to tie it right there, and I would tie it there so much it literally just like rubbed the hair off right there. Like it was like a constant thing. Like I would just have my bonnet like that every night for like months and months and months straight. And then it got to the point that it started like rubbing through my skin too, and it started to look like a burn, and that was when I realized, oh shit, let me stop doing this. But yeah, so I've been using that oil there, and like look, it's back. This whole section had like just about 0 hair as of like December. But gonna wash my hair now, and I'm gonna do my curl routine a little bit different today because lately the humidity has been making my hair look so stringy as it's starting to try to warm up and failing, but the humidity is starting to go up with like the spring weather, and it's making my hair really stringy looking. So I'm going to do stuff a little differently with my curls today, and I really hope it turns out well. But yeah, I'm gonna take a wild guess, or an educated guess. Oh my god, you can still see the imprint on my face from my goggles. And say that the shower's probably open right now, so I'm gonna go wash my hair. Fucking finally. Okay, so I'm sorry if you can't hear me. My shower's on. You can't see the water. I don't have my mics, I'm sorry, I lost them. Now I can see it. I have medium frosty hair, so I kind of just get my hair soaked. I just like, it'll take a minute, and it doesn't get like all the way soaked up first. So this is wet as it'll get before shampoo, and I'm not realizing I have to dry off my hands so I can stop recording. I'm back and my hair has been washed. My shower cap is soaking wet because I'm not gonna lie, it's actually not really that waterproof. I don't know why. It's literally a shower cap. Time to do my hair. I got this item, tone enhancer, because I keep getting accused of having yellow hair. Guys, it's blonde. But I keep getting accused of having yellow hair. I'm really sorry. I'm gonna turn off my fan. I hate the sound of silence in my room. The air in my room is like so stiff, but the fan was just definitely really annoying. Sorry if you can't hear me well. I don't have the new mics yet. I still have to wait for them to come in the mail. But I'm gonna start off how I usually do. Let me put these out. First, my styling oil. Why the ASMR? I don't know. My game today, I don't even know how we did so well. I hope it wasn't just luck. I hope we are getting really good. We have 5 more games, sadly. Okay, let's watch this in. And I really hope we can win more because we lost the first 2, but we won this one. We won this one. And the score, I think, was roughly like 10-3 at the end. I don't know. I wasn't really keeping track. However, I played really well today. Like, my coaches, they were like, oh, like, blah, blah, like, you're doing really well. Like, we noticed a lot of improvement from, like, the first 2 games. I was like, sweet. And then they kept me on the field for longer than usual. Because they're like, do you want to go back in? You're doing really well on defense today. I was like, sure. And then, this is just a keratin obsessed, like, spray. I was gonna say treatment, but I don't think it's a treatment. It's a spray. And then this is a coconut water, like, texture spray. These were given to me, like, from where I get my hair, like, cut. I'm gonna try my best to speak clearly, because I'm usually not very good at that. I'm dangerously close to being out of mousse, and I don't actually know if I have enough to get through my routine today, but, hopefully I do. Hopefully I do. Here's where it starts to get different. Before I section my hair, I'm using This one. This is my like thicker one, but I feel like it helps a lot more with moisture and like retaining. Oh! Anyways, moisture. I don't know how I played so well in my game today, especially because I was a lot faster than my other two first ones, and I don't know how, because I don't know if I mentioned it in any of my videos yet. I don't think I have. I hurt my leg at lacrosse a few weeks ago, and I finally got to physical therapy 3 weeks and 2 days after that practice, and I strained a muscle, and it hurt a lot. Okay, I'm just going over my hair with it like this. I'm kind of really good to get like in there. It's so quiet in here. I hate this. Where is huzzah. I like wipe my hands on this because I hate, not this one, this one's crusty. What? Oh my goodness. This one. Because I hate the feeling of like anything on my hands. It's really overstimulating. But now I section my hair. What am I saying? What am I talking about this video? This is a hair vlog. Will I be talking about my hair though? Guys, I go back to school tomorrow from break, and I'm very afraid because I don't like school. I'm actually really bad at school. And I have a 5-page essay for ELA. And the draft for it was kind of due on Friday. Anyways, it begins. So, now I'm on to the smaller section. This is like the very, very back bottom section. And I'm going to re-wet it because the internet keeps saying that I'm not having my hair wet enough when I put in product. I swear I am though. I feel like so basic core today. This is my second Lululemon top. The other one was just for my game, and then this one I just was wearing under my hoodie. That for my pajamas. I don't want to go back to school. I hate civics and I have a day one tomorrow, and I've already expressed my strong hatred for day ones. Sorry, I had to burp. So I'm really excited for that. What I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna go in with the sun in, because I finally bought more. A lot, because I can. Also, I think I touched on the topic of like albinism in the other like curly video I have. That's literally like exactly 1 hour long. Sorry, that's so long. That was my bad. I didn't intend for it to be that long. I talked about how like a lot of times people assume I'm albino, and I don't know if I said it, but I think about niche should not be in this section of hair. I'm just gonna wrap it really tight right there. I'm just brushing the sun in through, but I don't know if I mentioned it, but I sometimes just go along with it. I'm like, yeah, like sure, if you like think that I'm albino, like who cares, because I can't really give you a better answer. When people like ask me like, oh, like what race, what ethnicity, I might actually be albino. Do I know for sure? No. You're gonna go in with this toner, tone enhancer, because I do not have yellow hair. God damn. I may actually be albino. Not like all albino people are like perfectly white. The Big Papa, which I have been trying to use a lot less of now, considering that I do really want to go for more volume in my hair. But this is because, as I've mentioned in the past, this section sometimes just has such a hard time like forming, like maintaining a curl, just because I like lay on the back of my head a lot. But yeah, I may actually be albino, which I think in the end it doesn't really matter. Here's what I'm starting to do differently with like how I'm styling it. I'm taking this brush, not the bounce curl one, not yet. And smaller section. I'm going out normally. I'm letting it separate. And then I saw somebody do this on TikTok. I'm sorry, I don't remember who. Squeeze the strand so it doesn't get stringy. I'm not a fan of finger curling or coiling or whatever, nor does it like ever work with me. But I'm experimenting. Okay, back to the albino thing. I do have very light skin, which we. I know y'all just heard my dad sneeze. I do have very light skin, which is obvious, but like the thing is, I'm lighter than the majority of my family by a good like couple shades. I don't really tan. I can, but not much, and it's usually like a burn that fades into a tan. So a lot of people can tan, not all of them, but some of them, and not like much. 98% sure. The only annoying thing I saw about like the girl who did this is that she had like hair with a bit of a tighter curl pattern. So like she just did that and it like she let go and it like made a curl immediately. But and the rest of my family also tans definitely easier than I do. And a lot of people would like try to use the argument like, oh, like albino people have like purple or like red eyes. That is a myth. Yes, it's possible, but not all albino people do. And it's typically or like more often a lighter blue or green, because albinism is when you just don't have melanin, which is pigment. So it does like tend to turn out as like lighter eye colors. And if it has not been said before, I do have blue eyes. I really don't think it matters what color you are, but when people start asking, or like if people ask, I'll just be like, yeah. Are you albino? Yeah. Just because it just makes it easier. When people like also like ask like, what's your like race, ethnicity, blah 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 blah. Bro, I don't fucking know. I don't know. So when like you tell people that, it somehow magically makes them forget the original question, because that does not answer the question. Oh, albino. Okay. This is time consuming. I dislike this. I will be back when I've moved on to the next section because I have a plan. It won't stop. Okay, section done. Moving on. Okay, so this is my next section. And again, I'm just re-wetting it. like postpone this because I know I'm gonna run out of energy, but I am because my mom is going to the grocery shop later, and that's where she got the mousse that I use. But it will be too late. Okay, so gonna start with something. A girl on the lacrosse team literally asked me today, like, while we were up, she was like, did you dye your hair? I was like, no. Why? And she was like, that's your natural color? I was like, yeah. She was like, yellow? I was like, no, blonde. She was like, oh. That happened in actually one of my other videos, and somebody commented it under like one of my TikToks of like my outfit, and they're like, it's my new favorite reaction picture. I was like, oh no. It was a really bad picture of me. Now I'm going in with the Miss Jessie's Pillow Soft Curls. It's so silent. I can hear it's like my fingers. My elbows also, ooh, they're not purple anymore. My elbows were like dark, like cartoonishly purple the other day, and I was like, so that's just not normal. What is going on? Oh my god, I was just attacked. I had to burp again. Okay, moving on. The volume brush. I have seen people like starting like growing to dislike this, but because they say it like rips your hair out, but I kind of like that there's so many bristles in it, because it kind of helps like again like separate it into like more curls. So I'm going through the section, right? Saying right like I'm telling a story. I don't want to go to school tomorrow. I don't want to go to school tomorrow. My eyelid keeps sticking to itself and I don't know why. My stomach is like making a weird grumbling noise and I dislike it. Okay, so now that I have done all that, I'm gonna go through, take each curl, and just oh, this might take longer than I think. Hold on, let me. Okay, I've gone through. I took each curl, and my eyelid is like sticking to itself, and I can't figure out why. I went through and I just like each individual one, and I'm just gonna scrunch it really quick with, I think this is a microfiber towel. Alexa, pause. I don't want to get copyrighted. I keep forgetting to pause that. And then, so yeah, that just kind of helps them, like, I think, like, stay in, like, their lane. I'm gonna not touch it because I think that might, like, kind of mess it up a bit. And I'm gonna do the next 1 or 2 sections and I'll be back again. Alrighty. Second section is done. Third. Alexa, pause. My bad. Moving on to the last one. I was just gonna continue recording when I was probably about done with the last one, but my phone kept trying to turn off, and I was not about to let that happen. But yeah, this is like just gonna be one big section, but then I work like styling it like in small groups, so I'll be back after that. Okay, here's how I've been doing the top section so far, now that I've only got a little bit left. So I take a chunk of it, like that, brush, and then you see how there's like the separate strands? I go, let me do it. I grab it, the root, twist it so like nose, pull it down, and throw it back that way. And then if you kind of like lose the spacing like I kind of did, again, obviously this is like a curl routine, your hair is also gonna like separate into like your natural curls too, like the natural like clumping, chunking, I forget what it's called. So if you kind of lose the sections as you go and you don't feel like brushing it again to get them, your hair will also just separate like naturally, and you can just like follow the mapping of that. Bro, the tone enhancer is so thick. Like I kind of lost it there, but like if I pull it out, you see how it kind of separates there. It is now time for the mousse. You can like hear how empty this is. I'm in fear. First though, I'm gonna take just a little bit. Okay. Now that I kind of got like the setup for a bowl cut, all right. The mousse, and this is a trick that I feel like a lot of people have figured out by now. You just put it like on the top part right here, and kind of scrunch it in a bit. My sister and my mom are yapping about who knows what. This is what I mean when I have thin walls. My door is closed. We can see that. I go in some more. And I just kind of put it like about my roots. By this point, I'll flip all my hair upside down. Oh my good lord, it's getting hot everywhere. Hair in my mouth, hair like on my nose. And then with my hands, I turn my head to one side and I just scrunch it in, and then I will do a little bit. Oh, she's telling my sister about my game. 10 o'clock in the morning on my last day of break. I wake up. I was like, on call with my beautiful wife. Sometimes we just be going to sleep on call, and my mom is like, "Oh, do you want like any food before your game?" And I was like, "My what?" It was a sad morning. Oh, my eye is like getting stuck to itself again. I'm gonna diffuse it the same way that I usually do for the first part, and then I'll come back. So how I diffuse, yeah, English is really hard. I do 5 minutes on my roots on like my diffuser has like hot, medium, and cool. I go on hot, so it helps like with like the sun in to activate so my roots don't get dark and all that. And it also just helps the roots dry faster. And then I lay on my stomach on the side of my bed so my hair can be like all the way upside down. And then I diffuse on medium for 15 minutes. And I'll be back after that to show what I do. We are now done with the diffuser. So now that that is come and gone, I just pick apart the curls I missed, / like the ones that decided they wanted to regroup. I've had so many default noises like out of my window today. I don't know if that's just every day and I don't notice, cause like the fan ain't even that loud. My house feels weirdly quiet too, but I'm just pulling the pieces apart. Is my hair? Is the toner or the tone enhance? Yeah, is that already starting to work? Okay, all separated out. Okay, that just happened. Not actually all separated out, but I got lazy. So, I'm not the only, my chair's kind of in the way. There's like a really ugly rug behind it, so I can't really move it that much farther back. I know I'm not the only person who does this. Flip upside down. And like shake it out a lot with your fingers. And then go with a pick from the same. Go at it from like every angle. Like literally pick your hair until your arms are sore again. So my hair is like mostly all to one side. You see how it's like kind of getting to the point that it's still starting to have a little volume on this side, even though it's all pushed one side. Like that's how long you want to be. Like all angle, all poses. Alright, hey. Now one last like. Sometimes I just like lightly grab a section and just like pull like a bit outwards. eye is still sticking to itself. Oh, for some reason. Oh. I'm just kind of trying to get it. Oh, English is hard. Yeah, I'm kind of trying to get my hair to like go back a bit more and not cover my face, but more so kind of contribute to like the shape of it, like the rest of the way, like around my head. Why is it flat right there? Okay, I think I did. Bro, those mics, they need to come. I ordered them a little bit ago and I think they've shipped. But anyways, I think I did a good job for, what is this? For like avoiding stringiness. And I think the volume is decent enough, especially because it will, like, when it isn't immediately stringy, that's usually good, because that means instead of getting stringier and mustier over the week, it'll usually like poof out and like frizz out and become bigger throughout the week. And then you look at like, make sure the back isn't like flat or thin looking, because that makes it look, I'm trying to avoid stringiness and if possible avoid bonelessness, because whenever I looked at my hair, like when I was like outside or like in front of a window, like I could see straight through my hair, hence bonelessness. I thought my house just shook. I thought I just had like really thin, like, it happened again, like boneless hair, but I went a few days like last week with no product in it, and that shit was, I'll put a picture in. It looked so good, and it wasn't boneless. Like, yeah, maybe you could, like, if I, like, when I stood in front of, like, windows, like, yeah, you can kind of tell that there's a window behind me, but it wasn't shining straight through like it does when I have product in it. Wait. This section right here. So, the final test. Which window should I stand in front of? Or should I just do it with my mirror light? Like, you see how you can see, like, really easily through it. Okay, it is not as bad as usual, I don't think. So, next time, y'all will see me tomorrow morning before school. In theory, I won't forget. Okay, it is the next morning. I do need to do this part fast because I have to get ready for school. She's gonna take a while. I'm taking my hair down now, and then I'll also show you again, like, once I like have like my makeup and jewelry on and everything, and like the whole shabam is done. First out the bonnet, kind of looking like this, and I just like fluff it like that. And then I take out and then I just use this oil again, scalp massage. Yeah, and like, yeah. Okay guys, this part is a little rushed because I kind of need to leave now, but this is me. I am, yeah. Can I show my fit? I actually really need to go. It's like 7:30. Bye, and please subscribe because I'm trying to reach like 100 by the end of the year.